even hunt. Haven't hunted a lot of evenings this year, but thought I'd come up here and sit, watch this little field this evening. Kind of been seeing some birds in here. Landowner have been seeing some birds in here in the evenings before they go to roost, coming through this field from the back porch. So I thought I'd just come up here and sit. Almost got one this morning. Got close, but I had to screw things up. Got a little bit too close and bumped him. And you know, this happens sometimes. First one this year that I've messed up on like that, but he was a little bit closer than what I thought he was. So that's typical in the late season. You know, sometimes it'll just fool you. You know, even the experienced quote guys, it'll fool you sometimes. And that one fooled me. I thought I'd come up here and just sit, do a little bit of blind calling, kind of watch. If we don't see nothing, maybe we might hear one before dark. Gobble. Have a good pinpoint on in the morning. Just sit here till dusky dark. Tomorrow's the last day of the Tennessee season. So, you know, it's getting down to the wire. But you know, it's all right if I don't kill one. I've had a great year. Tomorrow will probably be my last hunt of the year, probably. I've been away from the house for, you know, since March the 13th. So I need to get on back to the house and see what awaits me there. But it's been, you know, it's been good. Shot a few nice birds this year. Killed one absolute monster this year. So just come back down here and see if we can maybe have a little bit of luck this evening or in the morning. I never know. Just gonna sit here and do some blind calling. I doubt anything will gobble. You know, it's evening time, but one might come slipping in here. So we're just kind of sitting in this homemade blind and just watch. And sometimes you got to do that. And you got to hunt the turkeys where they're at. You may not like it, may not be your style of hunting, but hey, if that's what the turkeys are doing, you got to hunt the turkeys where they're at. Don't hunt them the way you want to hunt them. Hunt them the way that you got to hunt them to be successful. That's how you kill turkeys. When you're calling in the evening, especially if you're, you know, if you get to hunt evenings in your state, they allow evening hunting. And if you're hunting evenings, you don't want to get real aggressive with your calling. You just want to call light, a lot of clucks, just a few short yelps. Just being that hen that's moving along on her way back to roost. And just let them know you're there. And sometimes they'll come slipping in, checking out the new girl in town. And but you don't want to overcall, and you don't want to get real aggressive. Because most of the time, I'm not going to say every time, because you will find a turkey every once in a while. It's gobbling hard in the evening. It just depends on what mood he's in. But most of the time, they're on their way back to roost, and they're just kind of doing turkey things, just, you know, easing along. And that's kind of what you want to be. And so that's why I just call every 15, 20 minutes and just a lot of clucks and short yelps. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it don't. That worked. We sat here in the evening and just watched this field and done some blind calling, and sure enough, these turkeys came in, and he never strutted, never said a word, but I started calling a little bit, some soft calling, and they slipped on around right to me here, and there was this one and a Jake. Got a pretty good little beard, and it's the last day of the, well, it's almost the last day of the season. Tomorrow's the last day. But, you know, you don't know how many more opportunities you're going to have to fill a tag. But seeing his beard hanging down, I knew he was the gobbler of the bunch. That Jake, he didn't have a full red, white, and blue head, just had a little red head, and this one had a gobbler's head. They came up in about 30 yards. I think he seen me because I was trying to move the camera. I don't know if I got it or not, but I was trying to move the camera, and I think he picked me out, and he was getting ready to leave. He putted, and I went ahead and took him because, like I said, tomorrow's the last day. So, but thank the Lord for another turkey. Just a nice little 2-year-old bird, but I'll take the 2-year-olds anytime. When you're evening hunting like this, you just get in here and do some blind calling. You come where they've seen turkeys, you know, where you've been seeing turkeys in the evening. Probably ain't gonna get a lot of response, but you know, it's a way to fill maybe that last tag. And sure enough, that's what happens. So, you know, it's not my favorite way to turkey hunt, but hey, it'll work. It'll work. You just gotta get out and you gotta just do it. So, all right, well, we're gonna get out of here. And it's been a good season. This may be my last bird of the season. Been a great season. This made number 9 for me. So 9 gobblers this spring. I think that's a pretty good year. So I've hunted 6 different states and put a lot of miles, and I had a lot of great experiences. I think this is the 14th gobbler that I've called in the gun range, and this season. And so it's been a great year. Well, I hope you enjoyed that hunt. That's just a really good example of a good evening hunt right there for spring gobblers. You know, we've talked about evening hunting on the channel here and how to correctly hunt gobblers in the evening. And right there is your prime example of the success you can have sometimes when you're down to the wire. Maybe you just got a few days in a particular state, or maybe you're down to the wire and you haven't filled a tag yet. You can kill them in the evenings too. You just got to hunt a little bit different, set up on known spots, do the right kind of calling, and you can have that success also. Check out all the links below. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. You know, our channel has grew a lot this spring, and I really appreciate everybody to subscribe. But if you haven't, subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it. Check out
the Dell Outdoors website, where you can get all my merchandise, my hats, my shirts. This is our brand new shirt. It's also available in other colors too. So make sure to check out that and all the other shirts and the merchandise too. Check out springfevercustomcalls.com, where you can pick up my Ol Sly box call, my signature series box call, and my mouth calls. You know, don't wait till next year when you can't hardly get one. Get one right now, have it put up and use it for fall season, or just put it up and practice with it and be ready for next spring. We've got just a couple of more turkey videos, like I said, in the can waiting, and then that'll wrap it up for turkey season this year as far as the videos. But make sure to stay here with us all year long, deer season, do some fishing. Stay here, and we'll have some other videos for you. Also, check me out on social media, where you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are below. Check out SOSO Outdoors, and make sure to follow them guys as well. Check out springfevercustomcalls.com and SOSO's Outdoors YouTube channel, and subscribe to them guys, and I know that they'd really appreciate it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. And like I said, we'll be bringing you a couple more in the coming weeks. Then that'll wrap it up for 2021 turkey season.